Welcome to my Sitecore Diaries, your ultimate guide to digital experience excellence, your go-to channel for all the things in .NET and Sitecore. This is the video where we are going to review Sitecore Experience Platform 10.4 release document. We are going to review the documentation provided by the Sitecore Experience Platform, and we will see what are the new features and fixes provided by the Sitecore in the platform 10.4. I'm your host Jitendra Ghanekar. I'm in Sitecore Technology MVP 2024. So what's inside this video? First of all, you will see what are the highlights. Then we will see what are the new features of this release, what are the improvements which are done, what are the deprecated features, and what are the issues which are solved. So in the answers of these questions we are trying to find out in the release notes. And then at the end I will tell you what I think about this version. So what is my point of view about this release version. Before starting, let me request you, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel and click on a bell icon to get a latest update. If you are liking the videos of the my Sitecore Diaries, do share those videos with your friends and colleagues, and do provide your comment or a feedback via the comment. And also in case you want to cover anything in the videos, you can provide that also in the comments so that I can take those topics and prepare the video. So let's start today's topic. So what are the highlights of Sitecore new release, Sitecore 10.4 release? First one is the improved accessibility. Then you have improved security, improved performance, improved usability, and this provided few supporting tools. So the highlights, whatever the fixes and improvement which is provided, it is more concentrated on this part. There is more accessibility and usability issues are solved, or changes are made. Then there is a security related issues. There are a lot of defects which has been fixed, so improved. Also the performance related issues are fixed, so improved performance. And then there are a few supporting tools which is updated here. So let's see one by one. So we are not going to see all the features. If you want to see all the features and improvement, this is the release note, okay, and you can see the list of new feature improvements. So in this video, for the scope of this video, we are not going to talk all the things. I will just discuss the few of the point which I feel is important, and we can discuss, or maybe in future we can validate those features. So first is the change the value of the ASP.NET validate request setting for the pages configuration node to be enabled by default. So most the people who are from the .NET background must be knowing what is ASP.NET validate request. There was an issue with this ASP.NET valid request in Sitecore. If you have seen the KB article, the KB article is this one, 31252. There they have explained few things that which we need to do manually. Now that is changed here, okay, it is enabled by default. Anti-CSRF functionality designed for the Sitecore client is now disabled in out-of-the-box content delivery instance. So anti-CSRF module is designed to protect the web forms from the CSRF attack. Okay, by default it is configured to protect the Sitecore interface, that is Sitecore shell only, and you know Sitecore shell is already disabled in content delivery servers. Okay, so you can so anti-CSRF functionality basically is not used in CD content delivery instances. So before this release you have to manually disable those, but now it is already done in the Sitecore 10.4 release. Then there is an improved user experience by updating the several libraries to their latest versions and replacing deprecated libraries with more contemporary alternatives. So in Sitecore, whatever the references libraries are, they are updated with the latest version, and it is also deprecated libraries which are not in use libraries is or maybe not available libraries or not in use libraries. Those are changed by the more contemporary alternatives for those libraries. So this is also a good improvement, okay, which you cannot see visually, but technically it is a good feature or a good thing done in the Sitecore. You can now target a specific audience more effectively by adding custom languages, combining any ISO language code with a country region code. This includes the ability to use a non-standard country/region code such as ENAU. So added the test ability to create a custom or a regional language directly in the content editor such as a ENAU, which extend beyond those ISO languages format that are registered in .NET. Are using the custom language must have seen that there is a lot of efforts are required for installing those additional efforts. There are some PowerShell scripts which we have to run, we have to restart the server, and all other activities are there, okay. So there is some improvement which is done by the Sitecore, it seems. I think we need to review this feature. I think this is a good feature. So you now there is you can now come directly add those languages from the content editor itself. Definitely we will try to do review this feature. We will try to use this feature in one of the video, okay. And this is a good feature. I also worked on the project where we have to use the custom language, and it is really a problem to do so. Then there is a improvement done in the SOLR. So implemented SOLR soft commit to make index changes visible to the search. Now what is SOLR soft commits? So there are two type of commits which SOLR use. That is, one is a hard commit and another is a soft commit. So hard commits calls fsync on the index file to ensure they have been flushed to the stable storage. The current transaction log is closed and the new one is opened. Okay, so these are the activity which are done when you apply the hard commits. So previously Sitecore was using the hard commits, and what is now they have done, they are used the soft commits also. So they have implemented soft commit. So what is soft commit? Soft commit is a faster, since it's only make index changes visible and does not sync the index file, start a new segment, not start a new transaction log. Okay, so basically at overall soft commit is a faster. It means now the search activity will be more faster. I think SOLR search is a little bit slow. I think this is definitely going to help us. Let's see when we will use a 10.4 how it impact. Okay, so as per them, it is a performance related changes. They have implemented a SOLR soft commits. Added a new open source module providing the ability to extract data from XDB and transform the schema to feed external analytics tools. I think this is also really a good tool, maybe in futuristic project where you are trying to utilize the data. That in those kind of project is a really good tool, because you can directly extract the data from XDB. This also includes the template that shows how the reports can be recreated in Power BI. So we have Power BI related change also. I think this is really a good tool. If you are using the an external analytics tool, okay, and you want to collect the data from XDB, I think this will help us to create a new reports for the marketing analytics. Use deleted by ID instead of deleted by query for SOLR documentation deletion. So deleted by ID deletes the document which with the specified ID and can be used only if unique ID field has defined in the schema. It doesn't work for child or a nested docs. Whereas deleted by query deletes all documents matching a specified query. Okay, although commit within the ignore for a deleted by query. So deleted by query is used where it deletes all documents matching the specified query. So this is the change which is made, and I believe this is also to improve the speed of the SOLR queries. Added this ability in the marketing control panel to associate a goal to multiple items at the same time. This is also good change. So if you have worked on the goals. For setting up the goals, we used to have assigned it to every individual item, but what they are saying here is there is a marketing control panel where we can associate a single goal to multiple items. I think this also feature I think we should be exploring when we will install the Sitecore 10.4. Added a new modules called codeless schema extension, enabling the business user to extend the XConnect schema without requiring code development. So it is good change. I think if you are not connected, there is no code development required, then there is a lot of time and the cost will get saved. If we moved ahead, updated .NET 6 hosting bundles in the prerequisite .json file. So .NET 6 bundle is updated. You can now change the default package installation behavior so that the item in the target database preserve the version numbers from the source database. Okay. There is some logging related changes are done, which is good for the your audit log. So added audit logging for Sitecore logins via identity server. So from the identity server, this audit log is added. I think this also we should be seeing how it works. Okay, we will see. We will explore this thing. Added audit logging when unlocking an item in the content editor, review tab, my items. So from my items, if you are unlocking the item, there that time also they have added the logging. Enhance security and supportability across the product and in third-party libraries to reduce the potential vulnerabilities, to reduce the likelihood of requiring security updates in the future. So for future vulnerabilities and the security update, they have already done that, so you do not have to worry about those for the future ones. And this is done for all the complete across the product where they are using the third-party libraries. Now this is important, what they have done for improve the performance of the product. Field level language fallback in a scenario where enable field language fallback is set to false. So in this scenario, where the enable field language fallback is set to false, they improve the performance. Field level language fallback when processing item version removed events. So item version removed events, when you remove the item version and then the field level for the field level fallback, that time also the processing performance is improved. Then access result cache class is improved. The performance of result cache is improved. Get item calls in add item link references. This is good one because you must be seeing that the when you try to get the references, link references, it is a bit slow. So this is good. Retrieving a media item with a white space in its name. Okay. Rebuilding the Sitecore master index have been made. So there is an improvement in the performance of rebuilding the master index. Okay, this we will see when we will install the Sitecore 10.4 link database. And I think link database is always a problem for the Sitecore. It is very slow. So now they are saying that they have improved the performance. Again, we have to explore this how it is. So overall, these are the items which they think they have worked on the performance. Again, I'm saying that I just pick few important points, not all the things. Okay, for all the things you might have to look into the release notes. I'm just reviewing the points which I feel is important. They also improved the media resizer processor performance. So let's move now. What are the resolved issues? Now for the resolved issue, there are a lot of list of issues if you can see here. Okay, again we are not going to see all the issues. Okay, we are just will read through the what are the things which is overall resolved in this version. Sitecore data id dot try parse method does not parse short id values. So there was an issue while parsing the short id by this method, and they have fixed that. When a request that contains an illegal character in the path sent to the server, an error is shown instead of redirecting to the item not found page. Okay, so when in the URL you have some illegal character, in the older version it is showing the error page, but now it is showing it item not found page. When you detach media from an item, a blob provider exception error is thrown during the publishing. Okay, so this was an error which they have fixed. Rolling file appender does not write a logs to the same log file after a configuration change. Okay, when you change the configuration, it is not writing into the same log file, it is creating a new file. So that they have changed. When you set a media.upload as files to true and use the upload files option, that is the advanced option, a media will be saved to the database. Okay. An external link with a query string in the general link field of rendering parameter is truncated after the symbol and. Okay, I have faced this issue. So this they have fixed. The publishing restriction dialog causes unintended item version updates. So this is also they have fixed. The broken links dialog only shows a broken link for the last database rather than for all selected database. Okay. The report they have made a fix where a shared field is updated. Okay, a new version of the item is created silently without workflow state. Okay, when we've updated the share field, it creates a new version of an item without a workflow state. So workflow was not getting applied. Okay, so this is the major issue. So they have fixed that. When you remove the alias and publish an item, the alias of the item is not removed from the web database. Again, this is also a major issue. So when you have a alias and you remove it and publish the item, the alias is removed from your master database but not from the web database. So that is the fix. The item version number is renumbered after installing the Sitecore package. Okay. Standard value tokens do not work correctly in the fallback version of a cloned item. So these are all the problems they are fixing these issues. Link generation using a display name with a special characters does not work. So if you have a special character in the display name, it doesn't work. When the language is not defined in the site definition, the link manager resolves the site incorrectly. So when you define the site, you must be adding site definition file. In site definition file, if you are not provided the language, link manager was not able to resolve the site. Page crashes after inserting an image in the rich text editor in a Chrome. Okay. For the specific version of Chrome and Edge, if you add the image on the rich text editor, page was getting crashed. The internal link to version media item added a RT field contains the incorrect language. Okay, if you are using the rich text editor and if you are using the media item, okay, if you have the internal link in that rich text editor and you are linking that to the media item, then that doesn't work correctly. I mean the language doesn't work correctly. Application cannot be started in case of the issue with the device detection database. So your device detection database is not working, then your application is not getting started. So that is also their fix. When editing an empty multi-line text field, the p tag is displayed after saving the changes. So you have a multi-line text field, it doesn't provide the value, this is empty, it should not show that value, right? So in this case the blank p tag is getting displayed. So that was fixed. Intermediate exception occurs when trying to add a new component in the experience editor. So I have experienced this many times that you try to add a new component, it gives the error intermittently. Adding many conditions in a single personalization rule throws an exception error in the experience editor. I also observed this. So when you are trying to set up the rule for the personalization and if you add a many condition in that, it doesn't work, it throws an error. Duplicate rendering displays the select or rendering dialog in the experience editor. Date time fields are rendered in the UTC time instead of a server time. Okay, so previously it was showing the server time, now it is showing the previously it was showing the UTC time, now it is showing the server time. No audit log is added when an item is locked or unlocked in the experience editor. I think that is also have seen in the features also. So now if you are trying to unlock a locked item from the experience editor, it will log it will provide the audit log. When a media blob is referenced by multiple duplicate media items, deleting one of these duplicate items will result in a deletion of the media blob. Okay. When reattaching the media to a file system based media item, the media is uploaded as a blob, okay, and the file path is left empty. Yeah, this was also one of the big issue when we are trying to reattaching the media to file system based media item. The media is uploaded as a blob, so blob it is coming, but the file path is always empty. After replacing the image source in the media library, the old image continues to appear in the rich text field editor. So image was not getting updated in the rich text field editor. The sc underscore analytics underscore global underscore cookie remains active even after the customer has revoked the permission to collect cookies. I think this was a big problem here, privacy issue, that even the cookie permission is revoked. The sc underscore analytics global cookie was all active, so they have fixed this. Deprecated and removed items. So in this release there are not much deprecated and removed item. There's only one item which is deprecated, that is file explorer and phantom js related apis from the xm foundation. So those will get removed in the future releases, whereas the developer center, update center and various outdated javascript libraries has been removed from this version. So these are the deprecated and removed version. Now we have reached to the end. So I will tell you my point of view about the 10.4. Once when I read all this complete documentation of 10.4, what I felt is, first thing is, this release more concentrate on the improvement and the bug fixes. I don't think there is any new feature in this. So in 10.3 we do have new features also, not that much, but they do have it. But 10.4 I don't see any big what do you say, exciting feature. Okay, this is more on the improvement and the bug fixes. They have concentrated more on the performance improvement. You must have seen the list of performance improvement items. Okay, so they have tried to concentrate more on the performance, and Sitecore do need to work on the performance. I think it has a lot of issues when you if you scale it. So there might be things which Sitecore is looking into it. So these are the performance improvement. Especially they have looked for the SOLR also, to improve the SOLR performance and link database performance. Thought about the user experience in Sitecore client. So they do have made some changes in the Sitecore client. Okay, which tells you that they are thinking about improving the user experience in Sitecore client. So I feel that it is worth upgrading this to the 10.4 if you are using your lower version. Obviously you are using the lower version only. It's a new release. So if you want to upgrade it, then I think if you are targeting to improve your performance, then it is worth upgrading to 10.4. More Sitecore client than end user. So they are trying to upgrade more the platform than the any specific use case for the end user. So these are the my takeaway from this release note. So let me know your point of view after seeing this video and reading the release note. What you think about 10.4 via the comment. I will check or read all your comments, and I will also get to know what you think about the Sitecore 10.4. So we are done for today. Thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel and click on a notification bell to get a latest update. If you like this video, do share this video with your friends and colleagues, your Sitecore co-workers, to understand who want to understand what are the new features in the Sitecore 10.4. Do provide your feedback via the comment to let me know what you think about 10.4. Also provide me the topics which you want you to cover in this series. Thank you. Thanks for watching.